Hello, everybody. My name is Longlivethebeat. Today, I received a wonderful gift from my wifey, and it's a double monitor mounting system for my table. My computer table. I never had a double monitor system before. I just remember being at work, and I think she was like looking at just stuff to shop with, and I don't know how it came to her mind, but she just lets me know that she wants to get me a mounting system for 2 monitors. And I thought, like, do I really need that right now? But it just so happens recently that my in-laws gave me a spare TV, not a computer monitor per se, so I can make pretty good use of it with this, obviously. So keep in mind, I'm not being sponsored to open up this package at all. My wife just bought it as a gift with our money. This is not some sort of like, oh, you should buy this product. I don't even know what's in here. I don't remember the brand when I saw it on Amazon, but she's the one that picked it out, had a lot of views. And by the way, when you buy stuff off of Amazon, definitely shoot for 4.5 stars. It's gonna do you good. Now, I think it's time to open this thing. Let's get started. So, we're using a product called Huanuo? Huanuo. Toyota. Huanuo. I even see Japanese calligraphy. Huanuo. That is the best you're gonna get out of me. But I'll tell you what, I've always wanted to visit Japan and South Korea. But Japan has definitely been on my mind. I have an older sister that visited there a long time ago. She sent us a gift, and I just remember that was like one of those things in my life where it was inspiring me to visit that country. So I would love to go there one day. Now that would have been bad. I was about to spill this poor thing. I don't know if you noticed, but I was about to drink my mic. I'm at a loss for words on this product. To be honest, I didn't think this would be a little intimidating.
You didn't think I'd do such a good job.
You always do a good job. She's the one with the best ideas. And for anyone interested, I'm more than happy to share the link to this product for anyone interested. Yo, what is this? What the heck is this? Look at that. You know, obviously it's for presentation. But I'm just saying, like, this doesn't look normal at all. One suggestion I would highly recommend from someone who does DIY mechanics on vehicles and, being a plumber and a few other things, I would say, sure, your desk shouldn't have like a ton of movement, but your monitors will if you feel like changing up like the exact position. It's like some sort of thread sealant, but it's made to where you put it on the threads and you screw it in and it holds it in place a lot longer than you would just putting it without it. So for this part, there's an option to mount it permanently by drilling a hole in your desk. Nope. This is that thing that goes through your desk. And it uses this big plate with these like butterfly looking nuts. Say hello to my new friend. Definitely I want to get a second monitor just like the one I got over there. I'm definitely gonna have to make do. Everything you're seeing on this channel, you're really seeing it in real time. Like I'm building my studio more and more, and I'm helping my wife do stuff more and more. It's been really quite the learning experience. Here soon, I got a little bit of a surprise for everybody, especially my youngest sister. These TV screws are too far apart, but there might be a way to remedy that. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe there's something close by that I can like put together. You know what's funny? They have an equal distance of how up and down far apart they are, but obviously they need to be 1,000 times closer. Okay, so I am being faced with a pretty difficult challenge. I need to try to mount the TV like a monitor because the screw holes, as you can tell, they're not the same size, let alone in the same space as these arms. You know, this reminds me when my pedal board came in, I had to take a Sawzall and cut the screws that mount the power supply. I had to mount the power supply very specifically, and something about it, I couldn't use the brackets that Gator gave me because that's what I bought, a Gator pedal board. And it couldn't come together that easily. So I had to drill with self-tapping screws to get it together, and then the screws were just long enough to where they were poking out the end, so I had to take a Sawzall and cut it off. And I was like, well, no one's gonna see the back of it, so who cares? You know, I just realized, I feel sorry for the guy named Jerry because I rigged this in his name. I jerry-rigged this. I promise you guys, stuff like this is not planned, where in the past few videos, I do something, a mistake happens, it's all happening in real time. There's nothing planned about it. I got all 4 of them. I'm just gonna screw it down, see what happens. I would be surprised if this is gonna hold. I did it. I did it. Wow. Don't do a TV unless you have the proper mount. I'm sure Jerry would be proud of me that I rigged this. That's really good. There we go. I am surprised it's holding. Like, I'm not surprised that the big screws are holding, but I am surprised that the little screws right there are holding. I drilled the holes small enough to where they could screw in and make a thread connection. So it feels sturdy. I feel confident. This TV doesn't weigh a ton. We're gonna get right into it. Man, look how grainy that is. Holy crud. Okay, everybody. So as it stands right as this moment, this is how I imagine my setup. Oh, look at that. That's my channel. How did that get there? This project was most definitely exhausting, like mentally. I mean, so was like building the fans in this video. And honestly, this was a bit much when the thing didn't work on the guitar. Like, it's not even just simply I have dual monitors, but I also have another computer off to the side for my wifey, who's right behind the camera. This wasn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. Sometimes life will just throw all sorts of lemons at you, but you gotta be able to crush those lemons and sell them and make a living. That's like a typical YouTuber's life. It's all about the grind, I always hear people say. And you know what? I love making videos, in case you haven't noticed. This is something that I didn't think would come to be, because originally this channel, it says in the description, was originally a drum class for a friend. It was a family, and I was teaching their kid how to play drums, and I was their only teacher in the area back then, if you will. I definitely don't consider myself to be like some sort of superb drummer, but I at least know my fundamentals. So I wanted to teach the kid, you know, this is how you do basic things. And what's funny is that they requested me to start up a YouTube channel so I can do this for them. And I didn't mind. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I had a YouTube channel in the past, and honestly, I don't know what the heck happened to it. Now I feel like a lot of things have like grown from, you know, the roots of this channel. Poetically enough, drum set is my first instrument I've ever begun to learn music. Ever. It was the very first instrument, drums and drum set, like at the same time. And I always clung to that, and it really allowed me to bond with so many people naturally as a drummer. I tell you what, it takes a lot of humility to become a drummer. You are the backbone, and you are the reason why a band inherently sounds good. It's not so much like the flares of chords and all these cool things you could do for songs. It's really all about the self-control I am usually drawn to remember. The self-control of what it means to be a drummer. Other than that, I became a multi-instrumentalist on top of my experience with drums, and it led me here. You know, after all the gigs I did with my father and my brothers, all the churches I've helped, anything I could think of, it's really all the more reason why I'm able to do this. It's thanks to all of you wonderful people. Once again, thank you for joining me. I am so glad that my wife, baby, thank you for giving me this chance to have multiple monitors, because one day, obviously, I'm going to replace this TV that was given to us for free, but we're going to replace this TV with another monitor, probably the exact same one. It's got to be matching. I mean, why not? I'm just so happy. I am so happy I gotten this far. I am going to have a clear shot of what everything looks like with cable management, the best I can, because even right now, there's still things I'm trying to understand about cables with like where to put this and all that fun stuff. I might be able to push it back actually. Oh my gosh, why didn't I do this earlier? Anyway, oh my God, look at that. Look, the fact that can you give me that real quick? These are the original legs to that MSI monitor. Honestly, I've been really impressed with that thing, and I'm definitely gonna hold on to this. Anyway, so with that all being said, thank you once again, every single one of you. I appreciate much more of what's been happening. I want to especially say thank you to my wife, who I love very much. She's doing this with her hands. You know, I'm grateful about life. I'm grateful about a lot of things, but I'm especially grateful for this beautiful woman. And I seriously don't know where I'd be without her. I know, I'm really blushing. Yes, we will always be newlyweds. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe to my personal channel and my artist channel. Once again, thank you. Have a wonderful and a blessed rest of the day. I love all of you guys, and thank you once again. Salute. Oh my gosh. I have like 3 different spots that I have to look at right now. I'm gonna drill some holes into my TV. No. Table! Table! Don't try this at home. Okay, that sounds way out of context.